Hi everyone, it's Tiffany. I am back in Farm Together. So I said, I think in the last episode that I was going to take a little bit of a break, which I guess I still technically am. I'm only going to post like sporadic episodes just once in a while, maybe once a month, just because we're still working on the ribbon gathering to kind of do a lot more to progress in our build. But we do still have a few other minor things to do. We have to build out the whole village. We have to decorate. We have to figure out the royal griffin situation, or just a griffin situation. There's things here and there that we've got to do. So here I am. Good news is, you could see up at the top, I have acquired some ribbons. It was a lot of work. It was like, I think it's been almost a month, maybe half a month since I posted the last episode, but I've been working at that for like a month at least. So I'm glad we finally have that done. So that means we can get some things that are ribbons. I'm thinking right away finish out the cinnamon, because that's the last like item I say item, but it is an item. It's like the last production item that we need that costs ribbons. Otherwise, it would be like sprinklers and just other things, checkpoints and whatever else. So I think in this episode, we're going to focus on finishing the cinnamon and making the griffin space down here, which I'm still not excited about. But the thing is, I was also thinking about how I could rotate everybody and keep, let me see where the griffins would fit. I do have to reference my spreadsheet. The griffins would kind of just be everywhere. So, like spot number 30 would be one, and I mean, I see 22. So they'd be right up there. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put the griffins down here and live with it. I'm calling it at that. And then one other thing that I would like to do, that I was tossing around the idea of in the last few episodes, was move the rainbow hibiscus to right before the poppies, I believe. Let me double check. I am looking for it on my list. Here we go. Rainbow hibiscus will go right before the poppy. So it goes here. So I'll just be moving everything over one and switching things up. So it won't be bad. Those are the main things. And then I'd like to get some of these other quest items harvested. That'd be nice. Let's go on and start with the cinnamon placement. Hopefully this won't take up too many of our ribbons. We have 1,300 ribbons, which is super exciting. It took so much work to get those. Let's find the trees, the cinnamon. It's 5 ribbons per tree, but here we go. I'm assuming we'll still have, no, it's pretty much eaten away in my ribbons. I was going to say maybe I'll stay above the 1,000 ribbon mark, but maybe. It might just be above. I don't know. It's going to be close. Let's see here. I don't know. It might just be under. Oh, no, I think we'll make it. So there we have it. That was a long time coming. We've finally finished the cinnamon area. Whew, that was easy enough, right? So now we have 1,000 ribbons left, which is still amazing. That will really help us with sprinklers and checkpoints. I think we do want to focus on sprinklers for a lot of things, especially the crops. I don't know, though. The crops, I don't know if they're in their final spot. I might still change those up a little bit. I haven't quite decided, actually. Because if we look, they're tucked nicely in here, which is really great. But also, I don't know if I want them there. Like, I want a bigger crop area, to be honest, but because it is farming, so you would think. I might check out to see how the spacing would be if we put another same exact one of these rows here. Or we could just double the rows, but then the village wouldn't be in the middle like I really want it to be. So I could do another crop section here and a crop section here. That might be an option. I don't know. I really don't know how I want to place the crops, but I definitely know I don't want to do a whole long village here. There's just not enough buildings, personally. I mean, I could buy multiple buildings and make it filled out, which is an idea, but I think I just want to make a small village here in the center. Like, that's all I want. And then around it would be the crops. One thing I could do is always move this I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that, but that's an option to like move this and just have crops. I don't know. I don't know. It's an idea. It's something that we got to think about. We do need to think about the final space for it. But I do know one thing's for sure is I want the village to be here in the center. Like, cause, well, no. Wait. This is the very center of the farm. So it really doesn't matter now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, what am I even talking about? I keep thinking the bus stop is marking the center of the property, but it's actually spot number 1. So honestly, it would be fine to move any of this stuff. What I could do is, but again, I like having my spot marked out that's the exact center, so that's a little bit confusing, but I could do like fix up this row of trees, but then would it fit, right? So there'd be 3, so we'd fit 3 there, and then there'd be 3 left over, so I don't like that layout either. So I think I'm just going to keep it like this, and we'll either double this up. Nope, I don't like that because I want the village to be in the center. I think we'll see if we can fit crops here and crops here. I think that'll be the better move. So anyway, let's go down to the Griffin section. There's 3 different Griffins that we need to mark out. And you can see there's 3, well, 1, 2, 3. Every 2 marks out a 3. Does that make sense? No, that's okay. Let's get some paths and I'll show you. So we want the dirt trails. So this is 1, 2, and then the third one here, like this, just before the third one, we'll go ahead and mark out a divider. So this is where we're going to put the Griffins. I don't know if we'll take up the whole spot, but we're just marking it out now. So 1, and then 2, and then the third one we'll mark out. I do need to move that path, but that's okay. We'll get that in just a second. Honestly, I might have a path marked out on that side. Do I? I don't know. I don't think so. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, so let's just go ahead and delete these. Nope, that's moving it. What am I doing? Recycle the 3 tiles. And I'm going to get it off of here so it doesn't recycle all that stuff. So this is what we're looking at. Griffin 1, Griffin 2, Griffin 3. Not too excited about that layout, but like, hey. Let's see if I don't think there's a limit on Griffins because they are like normal, right? They're like a normal thing that we can get. What I will do is I'm going to place them in order of whatever they're on the spreadsheet. We are going to need fences and everything, so I'm thinking before we jump into that, we go over to the flowers and move some of this stuff, just because this will be a fairly easy thing to do, I think. So let's just go ahead and move these flowers. I'm just going to move these ones, the rainbow hibiscus first. We're just going to put them a little placeholder down here, you know, just down here temporarily. And we'll put them in the proper spot in a moment. Like I said, it's going to go poppy. Well, it goes white daffodil, rainbow hibiscus, poppy, and then pink daffodil and white hibiscus. So we just need to move 2 over, I believe. Wait, 3 over, sorry. So anyway, let's go ahead and move these. And then I might, well, sorry, I'm like thinking and discovering as I go, so just bear with me. I might just go ahead and start moving some of them, even though I haven't moved all the poppies yet, just because it'll start moving them along. Let's see how it looks. So we've got 5 more here. I got a whole bunch more to move, but let's move the white hibiscus because they will technically be in the back of in the last row where the rainbow hibiscus currently are. And then as I move these, I'll move some of the other ones over and things. It'll all work out. It'll be great. All right, we have 99, so this is what I'm thinking. I don't want to do that right there. We're going to start here. Okay, we have a random rainbow hibiscus sitting over there. We'll have to move. That's okay. We'll get to it. Might be a little bit more confusing this way, but I don't know. It paints a better picture for me personally, so it's good to have. Let's get the 42 of these placed. It's kind of going to be a little annoying placing around this rainbow hibiscus, but we shall do it because we are adapting. All right, and I'm just going to do this. Oh, gosh, I'm going to have to come back and remember that. All right, hold on. Let me get off the tractor. We're going to remove this guy. We'll just put them over here. Actually, I can move the rest of these since I'm doing this. Here we go. And then I guess I gotta get off the tractor to move this guy. All right, and then we will go over here and place them temporarily. Because I can't go over and place them in their spot yet since we still have quite a bit of moving to do. Hopefully these all fit. Yeah, there's only 2 more. All right, cool. So now let's continue to move the white hibiscus over. Luckily, they don't have to go too far. That's the perk about this. And that's why I kind of decided to do this. It's just so we don't have to make too many moves for it, and I think it'll fit nicely. And yeah, we don't have a whole section filled with rainbow hibiscus, but it's almost completely full. That's why I want it to have its own thing, not just like a small section down at the bottom. All right, and let's fill out the remaining 2 spots here. 1 and 2. So now we're going to move on to the pink daffodil. So we want that to go right in the spot where the white hibiscus once were. So let's go ahead and start moving these. And then you see the red poppies right there. Those will be the next ones that we move over, and then we'll place the rainbow hibiscus in the missing spot. Easy peasy. And then we can go back and worry about fences and all that stuff for the griffins. Ah, fences. How I've missed thee. Not. Alright. Pink daffodils. They look so purple to me. Well, in certain lights, I guess. When it's really sunny, you can tell the difference. But in like the dark, the pink and the purple look almost the same. Okay. Alright. We are 45 away. We still got to do the second half, obviously. And then I did on my spreadsheet, I updated it with the dates of the events where the limited time only things come into play. And the rainbow hibiscus come in an event around the end of April. I don't remember what event it is offhand. I should have probably wrote the name of the events on my spreadsheet too. We still are waiting on the Valerian for August, which we missed by just a little bit, and the Eldwise in January. So that'll be really exciting when we finally can fill out these 2 spots here with those. I've just been waiting patiently. I can't believe I missed the ones in August. We literally would have been done in January if I would have known, but we missed it by like a couple days, which is insane. I try not to think about it, but anyway. We have the poppies now that we're moving, and then we will be able to start moving up the rainbow hibiscus. All right, let's go ahead and start putting these down here. And oh, there's the peace lilies. I was like, those are not the rainbow hibiscus. So I was like, oh wait, they're over there. So anywho, lovely poppies. I think these poppies are the only color poppies we have, the red poppies. I think, now that I'm thinking, I thought there were several, but I guess for the poppies there's not, but maybe there are. I'd have to go scroll back up on my spreadsheet, which I don't have open right this second. I mean, I have it on my computer open. It's just like, I can't read it from where it's at right now. All right, and let's gather the last few of these poppies. Ta-da! And we shall put them in where they belong, and then we will be well on our way to being done with this flower move, which really should be it for the flowers other than sprinklers and, like I said, the last few event flowers that we were talking about. So let me gather up some of our rainbow hibiscus. I'm going to start from this end because why not? All right, let's gather these guys, all of these random piles of rainbow hibiscus. I was talking about how I had purchased some hibiscus plants, and I think I mentioned I got like a rainbow hibiscus one. It wasn't called rainbow hibiscus, just to let you know, but it was a rainbow hibiscus. And I bought it and it died. And there weren't any replacements or refunds, and I'm really upset. Just because I would have, even if I didn't get refunded, I still wanted another one, but nope. So I'm out of rainbow hibiscus, but I do have a few other cool ones, but it's kind of sad when the rainbow one was the one I was looking most forward to, you know? But it's okay. It's all right. It's going to be fine. Maybe one day I'll find a new one. All right, so this is the last of the hibiscus. I realize now that I wasn't placing this as I should have, because I forgot it's not a full section. So let's see if we can get these. So that would be 3, 4, 5. So we'll definitely do a strip here in the middle. And then we'll have to move them around again, but that's okay. Usually what we have to do anyway. All right, so then we'll do a row below, which is what we kind of have already going. And then we might have to get off the tractor to do the rest of them. Let me go along here and get rid of these 2 bottom rows, because I think that's how this will go. I think there were 2 spaces at the bottom, so I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't paying full attention there. So right now there's 2 spaces at the top, 2 spaces at the bottom, 3 spaces at the top. This is where I feel like I need to get off of the tractor just so I can organize this a little bit better. I think this will fill out here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it should fill out okay here. And then I know I had the 4 left over, and I just did like 2 on the outside, kind of like wings. Kind of. So you can see, we'll do 3, 1, 2, 3. So we'll do 1 here, 1 here. I think that's the very center. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And then we'll do 1 here and 1 here. So I think that's what we want. Yes, that looks right. Perfect. I love the way it looks. So now we have over here the white daffodil, the rainbow hibiscus, and the poppy. So it's all in order. And now we shall go to this area here. Now let's go here because I do have some animals up here. Some griffins, sorry. So we want to find the griffins. Let me find them on the spreadsheet here. So the first one I think is the emperor griffin. Emperor griffin, royal griffin. And actually it'd probably be better if I did this. Griffin. Okay, here we go. I got it. So it goes emperor griffin, royal griffin, and then griffin for least worth it. All right, so let's go find the emperor griffins because they're going to be first. So these are them. All right, let's get on our tractor, and we will buy more, of course. I actually think I need them for a quest too. So, how are we going to do this? We do need, we'll fence them in. So 2, and then, well, let me get this guy just placed. Forgot I needed to do fences, so maybe we should think about doing fences. Which one did I use? I used this, and I think I did, I don't remember where I placed the gate. I think it was on, yes, it's on this corner, but, oh no. I hate fences. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. I just need to do this properly and take my time. I always try to rush through the fences. It's just like really annoying. Alright, so no, wait, because we don't need a divider there. We're going to go all the way with the fences. I was thinking that would be divided. Just do it 2 at a time. It seems to be best for me right now. Alright, let's go all the way. I'll come back around and I'll definitely fix that little problem area that we faced. Don't you worry. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Sorry. It's just got to face the right way. So I do need to know how many I'm coming down here. So that's 3, 6, and 9 will fit. It's just like, I want like a little path down at the bottom. I still got to think about that, I think. So let me go back to 10. Let me get off the tractor and fix this problem that I have. So I have this one and this. Okay. So we want to put 1 here. Then we're going to put a gate here, so we don't need to worry about that one just yet. I mean, I will put it right now. Gate. I do need to change the checkpoint to actually be on the path. So maybe, do I usually put them on the, yeah, I put them on the in-betweens. Where it meets the rest of the trail. So let me move that. Let me just move that there. All right, cool. So now we have a total of 18 griffins here. Now, like I said, we want to, I think I'm only going to do the 3 for now, the 3 sections of them. Because if I cut it off here, then we have extra path, and I don't want to do, I could do 2. I just haven't decided what I'm doing yet. So we'll leave it at that for now, and we'll get a couple more. So Emperor, sorry, it's the Emperor. Why was I saying Royal? Probably because the Royal was in my mind. All right, so we'll get more there, and then more here. I think since we're going wider with these, we probably could get away with doing shorter at the bottom. Just my opinion. All right, I'm gonna maybe bring a farmhand over just so that they can continue working on this area. We'll just go ahead and take you, and we'll bring you over here, and you can chill at the bottom for now till I make a decision. 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll work. All right, I'm gonna feed the farmhand. So next, I need this one for a quest actually, but anyway. Let's get the next one, just so I know the order. The next one will be the Royal Griffin, which will be these ones. Yes. So we'll go ahead and move them. These are the ones that I need for the quests. So I probably should put the farmhand over here whenever I am ready. So let me go ahead and get enough of these guys, get a farmhand over here, and then we'll maybe place the fence. Or maybe I should just go ahead straight into just putting all of the griffins down here and then fencing it off. I mean, right now they're not in a fence, so why not, right? Let me go ahead and place the rest of the royals. I'm going to feed them just because I want to make sure they're fed. And then I'm going to check out the regular griffin, which will go starting over here. Now, I got to keep in mind we do have 2 sections of these guys. So, one more over. There we go. Should be good with this, and we'll just buy the... We're just going to go with this amount first, and then we'll maybe get more later on, maybe in another episode kind of situation. I'm not sure. Obviously, I still got to make a lot more ribbons. Is that how that is? I feel like that's wrong. No, that's right. That's right. Let me go get the remaining guys over here. Hey, it'll be nice to have them out of here. I feel like they've been here for a very long time and they need to be moved on. Alright, so the 2 groups, and by groups I mean groups of 9, are going to be put here in the front, which I made room for. Could have did that at the back, but I didn't want to accidentally mess it up. So now that we have that situated, we're going to go move this farmhand so that he's taking care of the griffins that we need for the quest before those griffins. So then, I mean, basically it's down to fencing and decisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So fencing and decisions. We need to decide if we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. If we are going to, which I think we should. It makes sense, right? I think it makes sense. I feel like that's just a lot of griffins too, so I don't know. It'll be fine, I'm sure of it. What I'm gonna do, let's see. I need to move this farmhand because he is done doing his job actually, so let me grab him. Hey farmhand, I just need you to go down here and hang out. And then I will go back up here and replace that pig. I think it's this pig. I hope I wasn't paying attention. Yes, it's a spotted pig. And we'll put that one in here. And that means we don't need it anymore right now. We have officially harvested enough. So let me harvest the rest of these just so that it's not weird and uneven when we're ready to do it again. All right, last 3. Perfect. So now it is decision time. I think we will go ahead and at least get more royal griffins. Well, you know, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and just get enough to go all the way across, and then I'll decide a little bit later how far down I want to go. So let's get the Emperor Griffin right now, and we will fill this in. Here we go, spending all our money. Gotta love it. Okay, it'll be really good because I feel like I've been working on that Royal Griffin quest for a while because I only had a few of them. So now it's good to, oh, I have an extra space. So you know what, maybe I should just go ahead and go down too. I think that's what I'll do. Since it's all weird and wonky anyway, let's just go ahead and do this. I'm just ripping the band-aid, we're doing it, and then I will have to finish off the path down here. So there's still quite a bit to do, but we still might take a little bit of break in between episodes once again, so don't be alarmed if you don't see a Farm Together episode, just because we're waiting on money. Ribbons, to be exact. Let me get off of the tractor. I'm going to probably put a checkpoint there, so we want to leave that blank, and then we'll get the dirt path, maybe, and get on the tractor and start laying it. And again, we have the fencing to do, which I hope I don't forget about. I'll probably end up forgetting about it until I come back down here again. For the farmhand and the Royal Griffins, is it the Royal Griffins? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just leave the one blank space so that they can, the farmhand can stay. All right, let me get the Griffins that I need. This one, so pretty. All right, here we go. We're gonna, like I said, leave the farmhand in here so you can take care of everybody. Although I think we should move them. Now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I will go ahead and move him to the center. Let me get off the tractor. Go ahead and move him to like right here. That'll be a little bit better, I think. And then we'll go ahead and fill in this spot here. And I accidentally put some down here. Way to go. Let me get back on the tractor. And we'll go ahead and place them there. All right, cool. So now, I'm gonna get some more. The way they sound, it just drives me, like, I remember when I first heard them in the game, I was like, what is that noise? Took me a minute, but I got it. I figured it out. It's a strange noise. Okay, so now I need to get off the tractor to place these ones. I really should be doing this bottom row first so that I can place two at a time. I think I'm going to probably leave it, after I place all these Royal Griffins, I'm going to leave it and we'll come back in the next episode and do the fencing and place the other Griffins, the remaining just regular Griffins. That way we could I can at least work on the Royal Griffin quest that you can see pinned up there in the right hand corner. So we should be good. Anyway, that is where I'm going to end this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.